Hello, welcome back to Defender's Quests. And again, I do believe this is the 4th video, and should be the last one this session, like I said at the end of the last video. Okay. I can't hire another dragon up here. I could hire another knight. I kind of would want another... Oh dear, I kind of like Kaji. I'll get a... Yeah, I actually like that, so I'll do that. Okay. Can't afford. Armor. Keta. No, we're not going to sell the old one. We're going to equip. We have a new archer who needs a... Yep, needs her armor. And we need to put her skills. And how many skill points? Looks like one more. I'm going to put it in bleed. Okay. Yes. Weapons, 468. Not enough. Okay. Leave. Okay, back to here. Party finds an unlikely ally deep in the catacombs. We're going to have to see this again. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Okay. Now, blue. Okay, Keta. Yes. Okay. You. Boost. Boost. Let's put another one here. And archers. I mean, healers. I need more healers. Okay. And I did it again. Okay. Pause. Okay, you there, and you there. There we go. Here we go. Go. Oh, there went the healer. Apparently the healer was not set up to heal herself. Okay. Okay. And last barbarian, berserker. Would Skype please stop doing that? There goes the... Okay. Okay. The little thing with Skype blocking me is going to be getting really annoying. There went one of my knights. Okay. There went another one of my knights. Oh, boost 250 won't help too much. There it will. Okay. Now what's going on is down here is where I get snipe alerts. I don't actually see them. But you see right now where it's not highlighting the 8 or the 16? Yeah. Okay, it kicked me out of the program again. Now when I come back, the Fraps is still working, so hopefully this is still recording. I'm going to come back later and find that I failed to record this entire section. Awesome, okay. Whee! Levels! Levels and more levels. Poison shot. Range focus. Yes. You have Connie. Let's put more in heal. Actually, I should probably undo that and put that in bulk up. Because you died a lot. Okay, put that in. Yeah. And Evney. More in sharpshooter. Slack. Madness. Rage. 2% chance of bleed to all attacks. 10% chance of critical to flurry. Let's do the all attacks first. Marcos. Okay. Armor break. Yeah. Better chance of knockback. Yeah. And that is, I believe, everybody. You fight well, for mortals, but you have not been absolved of your impudence in coming here. However, I may be moved to pardon this affront should you perform a certain task for me. And in exchange, I will refrain from roasting you alive. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. We will require something more in return. You dare to impose? Lead us to the Royal Records Room and we will aid you in whatever you ask. It is a poor time indeed when mortals barter with the gods. You are fortunate. I am in a good mood. I will agree to this arrangement. You have my word. Now follow me. You have work to do. Well, next time you want to tick off a giant fire-breathing monster, let me get out of the area first. If she had wanted to kill us, we would already be dead. Oh, she. She needs us for something. If you guys think she must have an obviously feminine voice. If we can use that to our advantage, all the better. Okay, but, I'm going to avoid standing next to you while she's here. You deal with dragons? I thought you would be thrilled being all, fiery and everything. Aren't you kindred spirits? Do you hear how she calls herself a god? This is not one of the flame servers. I fear we traffic with one of the dark ones using the secret of fire for their own selfish glory. But even the wicked can be used to good ends. Well said, Azra, but it is still very dangerous. Many have thought that they were wise enough to fool the powers of darkness. Do not let hubris lead you to deception. Of course, Wrenna. I realize that we are playing with fire. That's not even... Arrgh! Come on, it's hilarious! My mind hurts. You've been spending too much time around Slack, Azra. Get your librarian up to level 10. Nice. Intro to levels library science. Okay, Nero agrees to help if the heroes can defend their nest. Nest. So some dragons are trustworthy? In the beginning, all dragons served the flame, and the flame sent them into the world to serve as shining examples to men. But some dragons, when they saw the works of men, the shining gold and the bright jewels, coveted them. They thought no longer of serving the cosmic flame, but instead abused their powers for their own aggrandizement. Looting and hoarding, they became pathetic and ruined creatures, a mockery of their true purpose. Others spent so long in the world that they forgot who had sent them and why. They wandered the earth, not fallen, but with only a shadowy recollection of their true calling. Finally, the fewest and wisest of them stayed true to the great fire. These are the ones you wish to meet. The ones who have forgotten are dangerous and unpredictable, but sometimes give blessings and fortune. The fallen lead only to destruction. Which do you think our companion is? She has either fallen or forgotten. For our sakes, I hope. We are here, mortals. Now you shall serve your task. Is this, nest? Each night the enemy attacks. I fend off hundreds, but they keep coming. Each morning more of my children are missing. Why would you ever not want dragons? Now is not the time for questions, mortal. The enemy is here. The enemy is here. Now is the time for fire. I really dread to think what the enemy is doing with dragons. Okay, wow, 825 psi. Can I put you there? It looks like I can. Nope, I can't. Oh dear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Keta. There we go. Yep. Does that really help at all? No, it doesn't really help. Okay. Slack. Ooh, we're gonna have people with Marcos. Yeah. I think it is time to start boosting people. And I actually want Wrenna too, but I don't have space for her. Oh well. Here we go. Times 8 speed. There we go. Get a healer for our archers. I want to get you to group heal. And time to put out our other two barbarians. Okay. Okay. Wrenna. I'm gonna okay. There we go. That worked a little bit. Okay. Nice use of spell. Okay. Let's push you to 250. Okay, who else do we have? I could put out another Ice Mage. I think I will. And I think I will put out another Knight. Huzzah! That was cool. I'm going to put you there. Okay, Nesk. Oh. Madness. And Madness. And Wrenna gets Ice Spear. Okay, and you are going to get more Freeze, and you are going to get more Chill. Okay. Dance for us, blood of the slain. Sing for the glory of the master. Spill, spurt, wash the world till he comes again. Song of the Blood Mad, as recounted by Geka tribe survivors. Your children are safe, mighty one. Okay. You have served well, mortal. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Yes, yes, of course. My children are too famished to travel to the room you seek. It has been many months since last we fed. Is there any way we can help? You are bold for a mortal, yet possibly. Perhaps one or two of your companions are expendable? The oaf with the strange eyes, for instance? Or this angry silent girl filled with distrustful glances? How about something else? Like, sheep, for instance. Nice, delicious, succulent young sheep? I suppose it might be sufficient. But hurry, my patience wears thin. Now we have to get sheep. Or the dragon. Lovely. I think after this we'll be able to recruit dragons. Okay. Sheep? Really? That's the best you could come up with? Look, I'm just trying to keep people from getting eaten, okay? What do you think is going to happen when we fail to find these magical sheep you promised? I just said what popped into my head. And the first thing that popped into your head was sheep. Does this look like a pasture to you? No, the first thing that popped in my head was, yeah, take the annoying skinny girl with the black hair that doesn't ever shut up. What doesn't shut up? Me or my hair? Either of you! You know, I don't even need to come up with a witty retort because that statement is just so innately stupid. Okay, this is just... poor Keda. I'm impressed, Azra. Not many people know about the secret sheep stores beneath Quaid cities. They're usually just for when the city's besieged, but in this case I think we can make an exception. I just hope they haven't gone feral. Feral? With the city abandoned for so long, they'll have had little to eat but cave fungus and each other. They get nasty. Someday I would really like to meet a horde of something that doesn't try to kill me. The looks of it, today is not that day. And they are feral sheep. Okay. Feral sheep. We have a sheep level. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Could put that there, but I think we're gonna put her there. And you know, actually recall, just because, there we go. I want Keta guarding her. You can take that. Oh, we can't put you there. Okay, put you there. I'm gonna do this with mostly rangers. Okay. I hope I'm gonna do this with mostly rangers. There should be no way for the sheep to catch them, but just be sure there's a slack there. I'm going, just because it is funny, I'm going to have Marcos here to help catch sheep. And also Wrenna, because it is funny. And Skype kicked me out again. This is nice. Swift sheep. Okay. Yeah, this is rather out there. I don't think any of them are going to get... Oh! Some of them got the slack. This is a lot of sheep. A lot of feral, fighty sheep. This is not going to be perfect. It is going to be so far from perfect. Oh, that was not perfect. That was by the skin of my teeth. Knockback. How'd you level up? You weren't even there. Yeah, there. Poison. Range. And holy light. Okay. We got some level 4 people now. Madness. Okay. We got some people that it makes sense to boost to level 4. My children feast and grow strong. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Hiru. Very well, I will take you to this royal records room, but I have a final stipulation. When you are done, you must take us with you out of this pit. That is the timer. We will have wings, can't you just fly out? You ask too many questions, mortal. Even one as useful as you may be burned for offense. Fine, we would be happy to have you with us. As you should be! All of you must fight like everyone else. You drive a high bargain, mortal. Your audacity amuses me. And I know it's supposed to be a female dragon, but I'm going to continue to have given her that voice. As long as my children are compensated for their labors, we shall bring fire to your enemies. Having 2 dragons would not be a bad thing. Okay, my timer did go off. We are going to look in the lair. Stacked with treasure and home to her young. Over the years, we have collected many mortal arms and armor in our hoard. We have no use for them, but they have a certain shininess and we enjoy shiny things. I'm sure a warband like your own could put them to great use. For the right price, of course. Wait, you're coming with us. Man, that sheep stew is fantastic. I regurgitated that for my children. Got any more? Regurgitated it. Oh. Okay. Zrask? Yay! There we go, I like that. We'll hire Zrask. Let's look at armor. Heavy armor. Lamalar. We can do that. I think we are going to do that because Marcos? Yes. Sell the old stuff. Okay, let's look at weapons. Soldier's sword, officer's sword. What about bows? Okay, great stag bow is an improvement, but nobody can afford that. Let's look at hunter's bow. Kaji needs a bow. So by virtue of being here at the right time in the right place, you get a really nice bow. Okay. Any state... Oh, do we have anything to sell? We do. Do we have any armor to sell? We do. Okay. Do we have any staves that we can afford? Yes. Okay. And I think that about covers it. So, that will be it. That's the end of this video and the end of this session. Talk to you later. Hope you're enjoying it. I do love the characters in this. They are so quirky. And the story's nice, but my main love of this game is the characters. And the deluxe art makes them so much nicer. Talk to you later. Okay, so... I will hit leave, and there's another cutscene, so this is going to be added on. We are leaving now, Elder Bakal. It was frightening simple, really, to destroy the world. Zelmir took me out far into the eastern desert to a dark cave. We came to a great crystal 30 feet tall. There we bled ourselves on the face of the rock. The wound has never healed. At first I thought nothing had happened, but Zelmir, he entered some kind of trance. I waited. The sun set, and all around us I heard the howling of wild desert beasts. Still, Zelmir didn't move. Not even when the great wolf leaped into our camp. I ran it through with my sword, and it spasmed its last breath at Zelmir's feet. He did not even notice. We passed 3 nights like this. At the dawn of the 3rd day, he blinked 3 times and stood up. Our problems are solved, he said. When we returned to the camp, the enemy force was completely routed. The plague had begun. Each day he spent more time like that, entranced, shut off to this world and open to somewhere else. Within a month, half the Quaid Empire lay dead, dying, or worse. The horizon blazed with the glow of the corpse fires. Cities tore themselves apart. I saw things even the war had not prepared me for. I knew it had to stop. But Zelmir, he was no longer open to my words. Each day he stayed longer in his trances until at last he ceased to come out of them at all. I waited 3 days. Each day thousands died. Finally at dawn, I walked into his tent. He did not notice me. He no longer noticed anything. I ran him through. I buried him in the desert dust. But the plague continued, spilling over borders, consuming everything in its path. On my long march home, I ran across a band of Seleni monks. I cast my sword away and threw myself at their feet. I have lived a monk's life ever since. But now the friend I killed has returned a monster. This is the dark magic we contend with, Azra. Oh, so he's some sort of lich thing, huh? I pray these records hold the key to its destruction. So do we all, Elder. Okay. So, this is going to be a battle. And I'm going to go ahead and read what it says. The party fights their way into an ancient archive chamber hoping for answers. And that, I am going to leave it at quitting. Talk to you later.